let's see if Claudia makes. She made 3 days this week. She said yesterday. Walk the hands out to the edges of the mat. Turn the fingers out slightly. Yeah, push down through the palms as you take your next breath in. And exhale, draw your shoulders away from the ears. And another nice inhale, pushing down through the palms, long spine. And as you exhale, hips will lean off to the right side. Try not to bring them too far forward so you keep them in line with the knees. Inhale back up to the center. And exhale, hips go to the left. Left arm will stay strong, lifting your belly. Breathing in brings you to center. Exhale, hips go to the right side. You can let those lean as far as they'll go. Your left knee might get light. Breathing in will bring you back up to the top. And exhale, going the other way. Lean off to the left. Let the weight come to that left hand. Inhale back up to the top. Exhale, walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Separate the knees underneath the hips. Take a nice inhale here. Push down through the palms. As you exhale, tuck the tailbone. Big cat stretch, rounding up through the back of the body. Breathing in, reverse that curve. Tailbone goes up. Chest starts to reach forward to the front of the room. Exhale, rolling through the spine, rounding up, big cat stretch. Hi, Rose and Richard. Inhale, reverse that curve. Tailbone goes up. Chest comes forward, shoulders away from the ears. Taking that again. Exhale, tailbone coming under, rounding up through the back of the body. Breathing in, reverse that curve. Tailbone raising up. Shoulders away from the ears. Exhale, back to neutral. Shift the rear end toward the heels, coming to child's pose. Hands slide out in front. Palms nice and wide. Elbows off the floor if possible. And begin to rock the hips gently side to side. Richard, watch your right fingertips aren't turning out to the right too far. Maybe widen the hands a little bit if you're feeling any pinchiness in your neck or shoulders. Hips can sway here. Gently left and right. Finding a rhythm that works with your breathing pattern so it's connected. And then next time your hips swing to the right side, start to come forward. A little more weight over that right hand towards the tabletop. Shift the weight to the left hand. Swing the hips left back to child's pose. Keep circling your body in that direction. These can be nice and big. Main thing here, keep your breathing pattern strong. Keep the palms wide into the mat. Make the movements as big as possible. This is going to start to warm up all the large joints in the body. Once you get back to child's pose, this time just reverse it. Swing the hips left, forward, around, all the way back. Nice big breaths as you're doing this. Your head can be involved. Make the circles big. You want to be sweeping side to side a little bit more, Arthur, if you can. Yeah, there you go. And then shifting all the way back to child's pose. Pausing there for a moment. Raising on the fingertips. Take a look out at your thumbs. Pull a little bit with your thumbs and walk your belly a little further down your thighs. So if you're going to climb your ribs down towards your knees. And then let your torso settle again. Nice wide palms. Inhale, hips lean off to the left. Hands walk off to the right for a moment. You can place your left hand on top of your right hand if you have that available. Push down through the palms. Wrap the triceps under lightly. And then use the shins to press the hips off to the left. And just a couple breaths there. Nice big breaths as you inhale. On the exhale, shoulders draw away from the ears, and you might feel your palms pull as you do that. Inhale, walks the hands and the hips back to center. Exhale, you go the other way. Hips lean right. Hands walk to the left. Right thumb touching left thumb, or right hand on top of left hand. Inhale, you use the shins to press the hips off to the right side. As you exhale, shoulders draw down the back. The head can just hang. Jaw is easy. One more breath here, breathing into those ribs. As you take your exhale, hips to center, hands come back to center. We inhale up to tabletop. Exhale, flex the feet. Move the rear end towards the heels with the feet flexed. So we're not in downward dog, although we are going to come to downward dog soon. So if you can walk your hands a handprint back towards your body to bring a little more weight into the feet, do it. If your toes feel like they're breaking, keep the weight forward a little bit more. Rock to the right pinky toe, left big toe. As you exhale, lift the low belly so you're not just dropping the belly onto the thighs. Tuck the tailbone a little, then go the other way. Left pinky toe, right big toe. Breathing. Bring it back to center. Bring the booty off the heels, walk the hands forward a little bit. Plant the palms, straighten your arms here. And then pushing down through hands and feet, moving into downward dog. Swaying the hips a little bit, left and right. Richard and Ann, make sure your hands aren't just turning out sideways. Try and point them forward as much as you can. You can widen them out a little bit if you need to for your shoulders. Bend your knees, everybody, so you can start to wiggle your tailbone back and up. Keep using the whole palm into the floor, Mitch. Try and root under the knuckles. So you don't feel like you're pushing from the heels of your hands or your wrists, but you feel most of the weight and you're under your knuckles and through your fingers. That can take a bit to get that. And just letting the hips sway side to side, you'll feel the weight shift a little more from one foot to the other. You can spread out those toes. Wiggle up through the hips, and on the exhales, release the shoulders. Then on the next inhale, we begin to walk the feet forward to the hands, coming towards the front of the mat. Separate the feet, 2 fists apart. You can either go into a football huddle, bend the knees, put the forearms on the thighs, palms together, or right into forward fold, draping your torso over your legs. It's fine if your knees are bent here. And then just taking that little rock here, rocking the weight over into the right foot and the right hip, leaning it off to the side. Letting it sway through center, letting the hips go the other way, a little more weight in the left foot. And just take that a couple times for yourself. You're in the football, or you're doing the same thing. Your hips and your weight can go to the right side. You try and stick that right hip back a little bit more. Exhale back to center, let your head fall, and then taking it the other way. Moving the weight back to center so you feel the weight even between the 2 feet. Now shift the weight so that you feel even weight between ball of foot and heel. Bend your knees a little more. Tuck your tailbone, start to roll up. Tailbone to pubic bone to belly. Stacking the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. As you arrive at the top, easy shoulders, knees are soft, feet wide into the mat. Inhale, we circle the shoulders 3 times, forward, up, and back. Nice big breaths as you do it. 1 more in that direction. Reverse it, go the other way, back to front. Just seeing what your range of motion is this morning. Noticing any areas of stickiness or tightness. Next time the arms come down, reach the fingers towards the floor, start to extend the legs, so lifting up through the thighs, squeezing the booty. Fingertips are actively reaching down. Then just turn your palms straight to the front of the room. Tip the head off to the right shoulder. Keep reaching down through the left fingertips. You can play with tipping your chin a little bit towards the ceiling, or tipping the chin down towards the right shoulder. You'll notice the stretch through your neck or down into that arm might change a little bit. As you exhale, let your chin fall to your throat. Keep going. Tip the left ear to the left shoulder. And you want to be looking forward as you do this. And then reaching down through the right fingertips. And again, you can tip your chin up a little. You can tip your chin down. And you can kind of play with that and notice how it changes the stretch you feel in the neck. And exhale, let the chin fall towards the throat, letting the head hang. Then inhale, arms reach out to the sides, the head comes up and arms keep floating up overhead. They might have to come a little forward. Richard and Mitch, hook the thumbs. Pull the thumbs apart a little bit like you're going to pull that clasp apart. And then push through your fingertips and straighten the elbows. Ribs dry and a little bit, Kim. Just lift your thighs, squeeze your booty. pubic bone is lifting up, and we reach up and over to the right. Lean your weight into your left foot. Sometimes that's counterintuitive. Push down with the outer edge of your left foot and then firm up that thigh and that side of the rear end. And then lift up through your belly and see if you can just climb up a little taller, not necessarily bending, just sideways. Inhale is going to bring you up to the top. Exhale, arms reach out to the sides and down. You do another little shoulder circle. You inhale, the arms reach out and up again. You hook with the other thumb clasp. Just pull the thumbs apart, then straighten through the elbows. Exhale, pull the shoulders down the back. Thighs lift up. Rear end engages. We go up and over to the left. That's right. Weight shifts a little into the right foot. Karen Shuri, use your low abdominal muscles. Squeeze your booty. Pick your pubic bone up, girlfriend. There we go, Karen. One more breath here. Reaching up a little higher. As you exhale, see if you can reach a little further side. Then inhale up to the top. Exhale, the arms go out to the sides. Halfway down, we shift onto the right foot. Left leg swings out straight in front of you. So trying to straighten both legs. First thing you want to notice is your bottom foot pointing forward. Second thing, strong through your standing legs. So squeeze your rear and straighten that leg. Yeah. Arthur, you want to move your right heel to the right. It's turning in. So look down and fix your bottom foot. You're going to have to put your left foot down to do it. There you go. If you're all right there, arms come up, knee floats up. If you're all right there, arms go side, knee open side. Make sure to hold your breath while you're doing this, everybody. Inhale, knee comes forward again. Exhale, foot goes down, arms come down. Circle the shoulders, spread the toes, look down and turn your toes forward. Squeeze your booty, raise the pubic bone up, arms float halfway up, you come onto the left leg. Notice if as you come onto the left leg, it buckles and goes down. See if you can firm it up and swing your right leg straight out. We're going to kick the right leg straight, Arthur, and kick through the heel. Squeeze your booty, lift your belly up. If you're okay there, push down through the bottom foot as you raise your right knee. You got to use your belly to the front of the room. Exhale, open the knee to the side if you have it. Arms to side. Inhale, bring it up to the top. Very, keep straightening your bottom leg. I'm going to guess he's not alone. Exhale, lower the foot, lower the arms down to the side. Circle the shoulders. Separate your feet out a good 2 to 3 fists. Inhale, arms go forward. Chest goes a little forward, but mostly butt's going back and down. So guys, you don't want to be like you're going down the ski slope here with your belly on your thighs. Raise your chest up and sink your booty. Push down and out with the feet. Raise all the way up. Exhale, circle the arms. We take it again. Butt goes back and the chest leans slightly forwards. Focus on the butt going back and down. Push down through the feet. Raise on up. Circle the arms. Press out with the feet as the butt goes back and down. Lift the belly. Lean into your heels a little bit, Karen. There you go. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, arms to the sides. Shift onto the right foot. Eyes up. Squeeze your booty. Raise the left knee up. We're going to do the same thing we just did. Arms come forward. We're going to stick our butt back and our chest will lean forward a little bit into a squat. Stick your butt back. Yep, and then push all the way up. There we go. Take that again. Push down through the outer edge of the foot. Stick your butt back. Yep, and push all the way up. Feel the pinky toe side of the foot, everybody. If you need to, this foot can be on the floor for balance. If you just can't make it, that's fine. And then butt goes back and down. Yep, now from there, all you're going to do is take your left leg and shoot it straight back. And there you are in a lunge. Now we lean forwards and we let our hands come to the floor. And we continue to slide that left leg back a little further. Lower the left knee down to the mat. Point the toes. You're going to need to move your right foot forward, Larry. There you go. Bring your right knee a little in front of your right ankle. Squeeze your booty on the left side. Inhale, raise on your fingertips. Try and lift up through your chest as you squeeze your rear. Place your right hand up on your right thigh. Start to pull, front heel towards back knee towards front heel. You're all right there. You float that left arm forward and up. If you're still all right, you keep pulling. Foot to back knee, front foot to back knee to front foot, squeeze your rear. Start to raise the right arm up if you're going on from there. Kim, lift up on your pubic bone. She's not alone. Karen, Shuri. Arthur, keep driving your hips forwards and squeeze your rear. Exhale, we're going to reach forward. We're going to put our left hand on the floor. We're going to sweep our right arm out to the right. Flex your back foot. Straighten your back leg. Raise on your left fingertips. Now get back down in your lunge, Barry. There you go. Firm up your back thigh. Now exhale, turn belly, ribs, and chest off to the right. If you're okay there, turn your top thumb to the back wall, swing it behind your back for the opposite side of your rear, and check that it's firm. And then we turn belly, ribs, and chest for 3. Keep firming up the back thigh, everybody. Arthur, lower your hips. Barry, lower your hips. Folks out there, lower your hips. Exhale, release. Lower down, hang your head, start to straighten your front leg. Bend your back knee a little bit. Let your head fall. If you're holding your breath in the last piece, take a nice exhale. Swaying the hips a little left and a little right. Front foot is wide and pressing away from the front of the room. On your next exhale, you bend the front knee. You walk the hands forward. You hop your back foot to your front foot. Forward fold. Check your toes are pointing forwards. Separate the feet, 2 to 3 fists. Bobble the hips, maybe noticing the differences in the sides. And then you bring the hips to center and we start to roll up. Tailbone to pubic bone to belly. Stacking the spine. Hey Kirk, can you turn on the air for us? Inhale the arms out to the sides and halfway up. Exhale, shoulders draw down the back. You got it, Kim. We're going on to the left foot. You can't wait.
I can't.
Swing the right leg out in front. Both legs are straight to start. That's point 1. Point 2 is raise the right knee up. Arms come forwards. Now just like a squat. Butt goes back. Your right knee will fall next to the other one. You sit back. You push down and raise on up. It might be a work in progress. Tall standing like Karen. Take it again. Stick the rear end back like a squat. Lowering down. Yep. Push down with the foot. Come all the way back up. I'll take it, Karen. One more. Feel the outer edge of your foot first. Now stick your rear back. Lower down. Yep. Now just shoot your right leg back. There you are. Swizzle it back. And then reach forward. Bring the hands to the ground. Maybe your back leg goes back a little further, and you lower right knee down to the ground. Toes point. Mitch, keep sliding your back leg back. Left knee will come a little in front of the ankle. That's your front leg. You start to squeeze your booty on the right side and raise your chest up. You might start to feel a stretch across the front of that right hip. If you're going on, you place left hand on top of its own thigh. You start to pull front heel towards the back knee towards the front heel, and that right arm will float forward. What you don't want to do is you don't want to pick yourself up and come back here to do that one. Then you're missing the point of this exercise. Pull and lift, so you're activating the muscle of that left hamstring. You're also going to start to activate across the front of that right hip, even though it's stretching, it's going to stabilize the hips. And then if you're still going on, you raise that up. Low belly, Kim and Karen. There you go, Karen. Now, you guys can raise your chest up a little bit more. Drive your thumbs to the back wall. Yep, shoulders go down the back. On your next exhale, we lean forward, right hand to floor. Left hand passes by its ankle and sweeps left. Right foot flexes, that's the back leg, and then you push down through the feet, firm up your back thigh. Then exhale and turn, belly, ribs, and chest to the right. Back leg, Karen, hips up. Hips up. Yep. Now you turn the thumb to the back wall, swing it around for the opposite hip. Straight for your booty. Arthur, keep straightening your back leg. Mitch, if you can, lunge a little deeper. Richard, lunge a little deeper. And lunge a little deeper. And we breathe here for 3. Draw the shoulder blades together, everyone. That's it, Karen. Good work. As you exhale, unwind. Let the hand drip to the floor. Start to straighten the front leg. Bend the back knee. Front foot. Bring the weight over the whole foot. A lot of times it likes to drop into the heel here. Feel ball of the foot to heel. Pressing away from the front of your mat and just wiggle that left hip. A little left and right. And on the next exhale, you bend the front knee. Get the hands to the floor. Step back to downward facing dog. Sway the hips a little left. Sway the hips a little right. As you inhale, heels raise up. We move forwards to plank, high push-up. So tuck your tailbone, squeeze your booty, lift your belly, pull the ribs in. Soften the knees as you exhale, back to downward facing dog. Taking that again, heels raise up. Right here, start to tuck your tailbone and squeeze your rear so your pelvis is where it needs to be. Now lower your knees and check that your chest is in front of your thumbs. Lower your knees, yeah. Now pull your hands towards your knees as you start to lower down towards a push-up. Karen, you do what you can. Pull the ribs in, push yourself up. Go to a full plank, flexing the feet, squeeze your booty. Richard, tuck your tailbone. Exhale, soften your knees, downward facing dog. You guys, that was one whole push-up. We're gonna do one more. We're gonna do one more. It's always like that when it's that slow. Heels raise up, tailbone tucks, come out to plank, high push-up. Get your chest in front of your thumbs. Arthur, you gotta walk your chest forward, walk your toes forward. Now walk your toes forward and push your chest forward in space. Now lift up in your middle, lift up in the shoulders, guys. Now exhale back to downward dog. Here we go. Inhale out to high push-up, chest past the thumbs. Yep, lower your knees, squeeze your rear, squeeze your rear. Now pull your hands to your knees as you lower down. Pull the hands back as you lower into a push-up. Kim, that was a fail. Pull the ribs in, push all the way back up, and shift back to child's pose. All right, rock the hips. I'm going to do a quick tutorial of what happens in that. Okay, so take a peek up while you get a sip of water, but you come forwards. You guys look good here on your planks. You look good here, and then here's what happens. Do you see what's happening in my belly?
Yep.
Do you see how high my chest is and how low my hips are? Or this is what's happening to you. Okay, so we want to actually keep this engaged. This is not just a shoulder and tricep exercise. This is a core exercise. Right. So you hold that plank, you squeeze this tight, and the whole thing lowers like a 2x4. That would translate right into this, lowering like a 2x4. Not this stuff, not this type of thing, okay? Because that's what this is. This is dropping your middle. This is falling out. Right. So keep it lifted, pull the hands towards the knees. That'll help anchor your shoulders in place, yes? Mm-hmm. So after that, it seems like, that's better, Barry. We should do one more of those. Karen, you do the forearm push-up, okay? All right, so let's start from child's pose. It's a little easier to find it from there. All right, you ready, Ann, out there? Here we go. So we come forwards into a knee plank. Tuck your tailbone down. Arthur, you want to walk your hands back a smidge. Tuck your tailbone, Arthur. Pull your ribs up and in. Up and in. Squeeze your butt. Tuck your tailbone the other way. Bad dog. Sort of, yeah. Now pull the hands towards the knees to lower down. Pull the hands to lower into the push-up. Pull back, yeah. Yeah, keep pulling. Better, Arthur, better. Now pull everything in to come up. Pull your ribs in, pull your belly in. That's a push-up, folks. Let's do one more. Pull the hands towards the knees. Keep your belly in. Keep your, Arthur, 100% better. All the way to where you can go. Push up, shift back to check. There we go, people. Rock the hips side to side. Yes? Different, right? There you go. That's how you keep your core engaged while you're doing the push-up. I'm sure all of yours at home were fabulous. Okay, we inhale to tabletop. Exhale, flex the feet to down dog. And you know what? We did a hot tip on that last week, that pulling the hands towards the knees, so you can check that out in the members group. Sway the hips side to side. So you can just like keep rewinding and repeating it over and over. Inhale, right leg sweeps to the back wall, raises up. Exhale, right knee comes into the armpit. Step that foot forward to the hands. You got it. Raise on the fingertips. Now, Mitch, you're going to slide that back leg back. Yeah? You bend the back knee a little bit, everyone. There, you're gonna lower your hips to the height of that front knee. Now we're gonna inhale and swing our arms forward till they catch our ears. Push down through your feet, squeeze your booty to come on up. Arms to ears, squeeze the booty to come on up. Now, if you can, start to reach through your back heel. Keep lifting your pubic bone up. Spread your toes in and roll your right thigh out to the right. Feel the outer edge of the foot. Mitchell, pull your shoulders down your back for 4. Kim, keep straightening your back leg. Karen, Shuri, straighten your back leg. Barry, keep straightening your back leg. Yep, keep sinking your front hip down. Exhale over the leg, hands to floor. Front leg goes all the way back and up. All the way back and up. Fold your right heel towards the left side of your rear. Squeeze your booty and open that hip up a little more. Look at your back knee, make sure it's pointing forward. Kim, your mat's your sphere. On your next exhale, you're going to bring your right knee to your forehead in a plank. All the way up, knee to forehead, and step it back to plank to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes back and up. Exhale, left knee to the armpit, step the foot forward to your hand. Left foot to left hand. Now, we're going to do that again for Kim. Step it all the way back. You're going to do knee to armpit, not just swing your leg forward. Get it up in the armpit and then step it forward. So it's not about momentum, but strength and mobility. Okay. We bend the back knee a little bit. So you got your front knee over its own ankle. You lower the hips to the height of the front knee or as close as you can get them. All toes are spread. Give yourself a wide base. Mitchell, lower your hips. On the next inhale, arms come to ears, then we float on up. Yep, there you go, Arthur, on this side. Then we spread our toes and push down to the outer edge of that front foot and make sure you can see your big toe. And roll your thigh to the left. Reach through the back leg, pull the shoulders down the back, and we breathe for 4. Come on, Mitchell, chest up. Your head up, arms down, head up. Arms down, head up. 3, not you, Kim. For 2, and exhale over the leg, hands to ground. Now here's the new transition. Swing the front leg all the way back and up. Fold the left heel to the right side of the rear end. It's going to open your hips towards the courtyard. Look at your right knee. That's the foot on the floor. If it started pointing to the double doors, which yours did, Karen, you want to point that forward. Squeeze your rear. Open your hip, Arthur. Yep. Now bring your knee to your forehead. All the way into a plank. All the way. Now shoot it back to a plank. Now step back to downward dog. We got to work on the names of the positions, guys. Point your right toenails. Drag that leg forward, knee to wrist. Pivot your right heel across your body. Slide the left leg back. There we go. Walk the hands forward. Lower the forearms down to the mat. Chin to the throat. Rocking the hips side to side. Outer edge of your front foot. Pinky toe side is pushing down into the mat lightly. Push pinky toe down. Front foot can push a pinky toe down. Front shin pushes down. Yes, I can see that. Breathe in here. Long, deep breaths. You did, Barry. It's good.
No, it's cramped.
Oh, okay. Underneath?
Right at
the arch?
The tendon
Yeah.
there.
And then on your next inhale, everyone, we press down through palms and forearms raise up. We lean off to the right side. We're going to sweep that left leg all the way around to the front, crossing it over the right ankle. How you doing back there in the corner? You going to make it?
Oops,
All right. Pull with the left heel. Hands are going to come next to the hips. So thumbs pointing where your leg and your rear end meet. Push down through the palms and feel like they're going to pull apart your mat. So down and out. And you're going to, Barry just did it. His chest just floated up. Some of you, your elbows will be bent. And then feel the shoulder blades start to draw together. So hands are pushing down and out. You're going to probably feel your upper back muscles. Yes? You draw your shoulder blades together. That's it, Art. Back of the head pulling up. Karen, try and broaden your collarbones. Now pull your chin in and your head back. Head back, chest up. There you go, sister. Now release the hands, bring them up, see if you can stay tall. Reach them forward, pull with your heel, and lean yourself forwards until you can grab either your calf or your foot. You can hook your thumbs in between big toe and pinky toe and wrap the fingers around the sole of the foot. There, come up. Yep, come on. There, hook your thumbs in between big toe, pinky toe. Pull with your hands on the sole of the foot or the calf and raise your chest up. And again, and bend your knee and pull with your heel. You too, Richard. Lift your belly and raise on up. Kim, pull your ribs in. Arthur, you're going to pull with your hands and shoulders down your back. Now try and widen your collarbones. Push your chest up. That's your chin. Put your chin in. Put your chin in. Now push your breastbone up. Breastbone up. That's a different story. There we go. Breathing here, you're wiggling up. Pulling with heel and hands on the inhale. Exhale, low belly lifts, and yeah, maybe your elbows bend a little bit more and you lay a little further over the leg. You can let your chin fall all the way in, elbows fall in towards your shin and calf. And keep bending the knee and try and get up out of your low back. Now on the next inhale, we raise the chest back up. We take our right hand to the outside line of the foot, ankle, or shin. Our left arm slides back on the floor till the hand is on the floor next to the hip. So your left hand's going to look like that. You push down and away from the front of the room with the left hand. What does it start to do? It's going to start to turn your ribs. Push your right hand into the outer edge of your foot and your foot into your hand. So what Barry's doing, he's pushing his hand and his foot's starting to turn. You got to push the foot back into the hand and make a wall. And then we inhale, pushing with the back hand raising up. Exhale, push with the front hand and rotate. Shoulders going down the back. Now on your next exhale, you just bend your front arm and you start to lay over that leg. Right ear towards the right shin. You might not be laying all the way flat, that's fine. You go to where you can go. Breathing here. Every exhale, shoulders go down the back and your head falls. Regardless of how high or low. Mitchell, you just try and sit up. Arthur, keep trying to push your chest forwards. Yes, pull with your right arm to pull your shoulder down your back. Like you're doing a rowing machine. Pull back. On your next exhale, we release. We let the foot relax. We slide that right hand off the foot. Flip both palms to the ceiling. Let the arms drop behind you. Begin to sweep your head towards your right knee, out to the side, and then all the way up to the top. Circle the shoulders. Lean into that right leg. Hands will surround the knee. Left leg swings all the way back around the pigeon. You lower your chest, get your hands to the floor, flex your back foot, and step back to downward facing dog. Give those hips a little sway side to side. Now go ahead and take that right leg up in the air again on the inhale. Straighten your leg, Arthur. Come on. You too, Richard and Ann. Bring that heel to the opposite side of your booty. Bring that heel to the opposite side of the rear. Yep, now squeeze your butt and open the hip more. Squeeze your butt, Arthur. You gotta open the hip. I don't know what you're squeezing, but the hip isn't opening. Raise your right hip up. Now bring your knee all the way into your forehead. All the way up into a plank. Now shoot it right back up, three-legged dog. And exhale, lower it down to the ground. Raise on the balls of the feet, lower the knees. Move the rear end to the heels, child's pose. You guys got it on that last round. Rock the hips side to side. Okay, side two. Inhale to tabletop. It's okay, it's good you don't have to remember the sequence, right? Flex the feet to downward facing dog. It seems like there was a lot there. Left leg floats back and up. Right arm stays strong as you do that. Straighten your leg, everybody. Yep, exhale, lower your toes, drag that leg forward into pigeon. Left knee to left wrist. Karen, sure you can walk that front heel forward a little bit more, I think. Yeah, I thought so. And then lean towards your right hip a little. Walk the hands forward, forearms lower to the ground. See if we can get the outer edge of that foot on the floor, everting the foot. Push down through that in the front shin lightly and then rock the hips. Mitchell, keep leaning into the left side of your booty. Arthur, if you can, lean towards the right side, right hip. Yeah, so there's square, and now play in between. Try and go over a little further to the right, and then try and go way off to the left side. Yeah, and then pull your shoulders away from your ears. There you go, Art. From here, palms press down, forearms raise up. Right arm, left arm moves to the left. We lean into that side of the booty, we swing the right leg across. Left ankle will be under the right knee, like a 4. Pull with the heel, hands come right where the hamstring and hips meet. Hands push down and out. Shoulder blades draw together. Yep, back of the head. This is like you press your back up against a wall. Right, so you don't want the head coming forward. That happens sometimes. Keep pushing down and out with the hands. So if someone took a picture of us, we'd look like we were doing nothing, but you can feel the work happening here. And you too, Barry, try and broaden your collarbones. There you go. Pressure in the hands. Down and out. That's it. Karen, chin in. Back of the head towards the wall behind you. More. E.T. Chin in. Yep, and now broaden the collarbones. Yes, now pull your head back again. Yes, on the next inhale, we keep pulling with the foot. We let the hands lighten, we reach them forward. Pull with that front heel to move you forward. The hands will drop down, grab around the calf if they can make it to the foot. Thumbs between big toe, pinky toe, interlace the fingers. Breathe in, pull the hands against the feet and pull your shoulders down your back. You can, this is really the lats, guys. The muscles kind of under your armpits. As you pull, those are pulling down. There you go, Art, on this side. And that's going to lift you up. Doesn't seem like it would, but that's what it does. Now, as you exhale, you can keep pulling and bending the elbows, and that'll start to take you out over the leg. Every inhale, pull with the heel and pull with the hands. Find some length. On the exhales, check in. Where are my shoulders? What's my face doing? Is my jaw relaxed? Can I swizzle my bottom teeth side to side? Is my face relaxed? Karen Shuri, see if you can get your belly to walk down your thigh. Yes, Karen. And now pull your shoulders down your back. That's right. On your next exhale, release your hands, relax your foot, hang your head. Drag your elbows back towards your body. Raise yourself up. Flip your right palm to the floor. Left arm reaches out. We're going into this side a little different. Thumb towards floor. Then you reach forward again to where you can grab. Outside of shin or outside of foot. Now we pull on the foot to bring us up. Same thing. Lat pulls down. Yeah, back hand starts to push away from the back of the mat. It's going to start to turn your ribs to the right. So as you inhale, you again pull with your heel, and now you're pushing your hand into your foot and your foot into your hand. As you exhale, that's where you rotate from your center. Now on your next exhale, pull with your front hand and draw yourself out over the leg. You're going to lay over the leg. Head stays turned to the right. Left ear or eyebrow may eventually lay onto that leg. Now this is where the shoulder likes to come up. I know mine does, and I'm also seeing that on folks in the room. Karen, keep pulling. Oh, you can't pull with that hand. And you can push it into your leg and leverage your chest forward. There you go. Now chest out. Yes. Arthur, you know what I'm going to say. Chest up. That's your chin. See if you can move your spine up. On your next exhale, you release. You let everything hang. You drag that left arm all the way back. Both palms flip to the ceiling. We roll on up. This time we're just going to lean to the right, get that left leg out, shoot it straight out in front. Hands come next to the sides of the hips. This time we push down through our hands and our heels and scooch our rear end forward towards our heels. Yes. And then you cave your chest and then you get to slouch. Now, if your elbows are way back here behind the heels of your hands, you want to walk your feet forward and scooch your booty forward a little more. These folks can. Karen, make your right hand look like your left. There you go. You okay there? That's better. Okay, and then we let the shoulders roll forward. You're going to probably feel this up on the front of the shoulders. Push with the right hand, shift to the left a little bit. Arthur, how you doing with that right shoulder? Or the left shoulder? Right shoulder, isn't it for you?
Both of them. Both of them.
You feel them both stretching.
I have, yeah.
You have injuries in both, but they're both stretching.
Yeah.
Okay, breathing there. One more breath. How you doing, Mitchell? Mitchell, this is looking better. 4 days in a row makes a big difference, right? All right, Mitch, raise the chest up a little. Slip your right arm underneath you. Left arm underneath you. Tuck your tailbone under. Arms come forwards. Uh-oh, did you hold your breath? Nobody held their breath. And then inhale and roll yourself all the way down onto your back. Let the palms flip open. Rock the knees side to side for a moment here. From here, bring your right knee into your chest. Slide your left leg all the way down the mat. Right knee into chest, grab onto it. Left leg, reach it down the mat. So flex the foot, firm up the thighs, stretch that leg long. Let go with your right hand, reach it to the right. Take the leg you're holding across your body to the left. So you're going to roll onto your left hip. Turn all your bottom toes to the left and push down with the outer edge of the foot like you did in pigeon. And firm up that leg, make it straight. So foot is flexed on the bottom and you feel the pinky toe side down. Push down through that pinky toe side and firm up your thigh. Yep. Now the leg you're touching, you're going to push that thigh up into your hand until that thigh is parallel to your ceiling or floor. Now keep it there. Kim, your thigh is rolling downhill, up to the ceiling, not any closer to your chest, just straight up. Now turn your ribs against that. Ribs in, Barry. In and around. So they're going to want to poke up. We want them in and turning. There you go. Yep, and you lay your head back because you're not going to be able to watch it probably. One more breath here. Keep turning those ribs, Karen. That's it. And on the next exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Switch hands and open your right knee to the right with your hand. Let it go out as far as it wants to go. Circle it around. Use your hand to circle the leg around. Arthur, you have more range of motion than that. How big can you make the circles? Yeah, that leg will come all the way up to the top. And then lower that foot down to the ground, and the legs are going to pass. The left knee will come into the chest, the right leg will slide on out. You grab onto the left shin. You feel the right leg strong and long, as if you were doing a balance like this. The bottom leg would be the standing leg. You take your next inhale, left arm falls out to the left, towards the double doors if you're in the studio. You roll onto the right leg. Keep it strong. Turn the toes right and push down with the pinky toe side of the foot. Now firm up your bottom leg. Arthur, you're going to roll all the way onto your right hip. Push down through the pinky toe side of the foot. There you go. Now raise the leg you're touching towards the ceiling till it's parallel to the ceiling. Push your hand into your leg into your hand. 10% effort. So your bottom leg firm up. And now turn your ribs. If you're feeling this in your right shoulder, move your arm down towards your hip a little bit more. Then turn your ribs, because your body doesn't turn from your shoulder. That's an appendage. You want to turn from your center. That will get your shoulder into the alignment so that it's not boinging around there. On your next exhale, bring the knee into the chest. Roll onto your back. Open that left knee to the left. Let it go as far as it can. You have to switch your hands to do that. And then circle the leg around. Arthur, you feel your ribs arching up there. There you go. So let the leg open, but see if you can keep the ribs down. And then drop that foot to the floor. Slide it out there with the other leg. Reach the arms overhead. Take a big inhale and stretch yourself out. And exhale, let that go. Let it flop. Take that again. Breathe in, reach, and stretch through your body. And exhale, let that go. And one more of those. Breathe and stretch, stretch, stretch. And exhale, release. Drag the arms around to the sides of the body. Let the palms flop up to the ceiling. Lick the lips, relax your jaw. Take a moment there. Sense a good 3 to 5 nice smooth breaths. Letting your attention rest on the rise of the inhale, sensing that inflation, and the pause of the exhale. The fall of the exhale. Sensing the rise and the expansion. Your mind wanders, it's okay. Just gently bring it back. And the fall and the release on the exhale. And then gently begin to drag one heel towards the rear till the foot finds the floor. Do the same thing with the other leg. Take a moment there. Notice how that shifted the weight through your back before sweeping that right arm out of your way and just spilling yourself onto that side into a fetal position. Go ahead and get comfortable so that you're not feeling like you're holding your body here, but you can just let everything drop. And give yourself another couple breaths to again sense that fullness of breath and a release and ease in your body. Another moment of release and quiet before pushing down through your top hand and moving yourself up through a seated position and into the rest of your day, whatever time of day it may be. Thank you guys for a great class. Thanks for tuning in with us. We'll see you real soon. Good
Claudia
work,
made all
everybody.
4 with Mitch.
Claudia!
What about Kim?
Ryan,
What about Chuck
For that.
6 a.m.
Pizza?
That does deserve an applause.